In this video, we take a look at some answers to this question. What is a sales funnel for beginners? Well, make sure you keep listening because I am going to tell you what a sales funnel is and give you best practices on how to create a sales funnel even if you're a beginner. So I suggest that you avoid all distractions and pay attention to the insights that I am going to share with you. Keep watching. Hi, my name is Ashley. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any new videos. Please make sure you give the video a like because that tells me you find these videos useful. Thank you. So let's get into it. So let me start by telling you what a sales funnel actually is. The sales funnel is each step that someone has to take in order to become your customer. Let's have a look at a brick and mortar sales funnel. The people at the top of the sales funnel walk by your store. A certain percentage of them decide to walk in. That's the next stage of the funnel. A customer sees a rack of t-shirts on clearance. He or she thumbs through the rack. Now they're at the next step of the funnel. Then the customer selects 4 t-shirts and walks to the checkout. They're at the last step. If all goes well, they finish the purchase and reach the bottom of the funnel. This same process plays out for every business in one way or the other. Your sales funnel could exist as a retail store, sales team, a website, email, and personal consultation. Any marketing channel can be part of your sales funnel, and your funnel might be spread across several different channels. Let me now tell you why a sales funnel is important in an online business. Your sales funnel illustrates the path prospects take. Understanding your funnel can help you find the holes in the funnel, the places where prospects drop out and never convert. If you don't understand your sales funnel, you can't optimize it. I want you to understand that you can influence how visitors move through the funnel and whether they eventually convert. Let me now explain to you how a sales funnel works in practice. While there are lots of words used to describe different sales funnel stages, I am going to go with the 4 most common terms to explain how each stage works as a consumer goes from a visitor to a prospect to a lead to a buyer. A visitor lands on your website through a Google search or social media link. He or she is now a prospect. The visitor might check out a few of your blog posts or browse your product listings. At some point, you offer him or her a chance to sign up for your email list. If the visitor fills out your form, he or she becomes a lead. You can now market to the customer outside of your website, such as via email, phone, or text, or all 3. Leads tend to come back to your website when you contact them with special offers, information about new blog posts, or other intriguing messages. Maybe you offer a coupon code. The sales funnel narrows as visitors move through it. This is partially because you'll have more prospects at the top of the funnel than buyers at the bottom, but also because your messaging needs to become increasingly targeted. It's easy to remember the 4 sales funnel stages by the acronym AIDA, which means awareness, interest, decision, and action. These 4 stages represent your prospect customer's mindset. Each stage requires a different approach from you, the marketer, because you don't want to send the wrong message at the wrong time. It's kind of like a waiter asking you what you want for dessert before you've even ordered drinks and appetizers. Let me now tell you about each stage of the sales funnel in more detail. Here we go. The first stage is awareness. This is the moment at which you first catch a consumer's attention. It might be a tweet, a Facebook post shared by a friend, a Google search, or something else entirely. Your prospect becomes aware of your business and what you offer. When the chemistry is just right, consumers sometimes buy immediately. It's a right place, right time scenario. The consumer has already done research and knows that you're offering something desirable and at a reasonable price. More often, the awareness stage is more of a courtship. You're trying to woo the prospect into returning to your site and engaging more with your business. The top of the funnel, TOFU, is where prospects become aware of your brand and engage with it for the first time. They might not know a lot about your product or service yet, so this stage focuses on content and marketing material that promotes brand awareness. Use this stage to attract prospects and show them what you have to offer. Create a landing page or infographic that introduces your brand, service, or product to new visitors. Share a post on social media that highlights your unique selling proposition, the USP. Use paid ads on social media and in podcasts that are relevant to your target audience. In the awareness stage, the buyer is experiencing a problem or symptoms of pain, and their goal is to alleviate it. They may be looking for informational resources to more clearly understand, frame, and give a name to their problem. An example of a search query a prospect might begin with is, "How do I get stronger?" In the awareness stage, they are not yet thinking about solutions or providers. It's much too early for that. Instead, they're looking to contextualize their problem first. As a content marketer, you'll want to show up in the search engine results even in these early stages to establish your authority and gain the trust of buyers who are starting the journey. The next stage is interest. When consumers reach the interest stage in the sales funnel, they're doing research, comparison shopping, and thinking over their options. This is the time to swoop in with incredible content that helps people but doesn't sell to them. If you're pushing your product or service from the beginning, you'll turn off prospects and chase them away. The goal here is to establish your expertise, help the consumer make an informed decision, and offer to help them in any way you can. In the consideration stage, the buyer will have clearly defined and given a name to their problem, and they are committed to researching and understanding all of the available approaches and/or methods to solving the defined problem or opportunity. In other words, they are considering potential solutions. An example of a search inquiry a prospect would make at the consideration stage is, "What's better, going to a gym or hiring a personal trainer?" In the consideration stage, the prospect is not yet ready to buy, but they are deciding on the potential solution for them. Your goal will be to consider your indirect competitors and educate them on the pros and cons. The next stage is the decision stage. The decision stage of the sales funnel is when the customer is ready to buy. He or she might be considering 2 or 3 options, hopefully including you. This is the time to make your best offer. It could be free shipping when most of your competition charges, a discount code, or a bonus product. Whatever the case, make it so irresistible that your lead can't wait to take advantage of it. Once they've progressed to the decision stage, the buyer has decided on their solution strategy, method, or approach. Their goal now is to compile a list of available vendors, make a short list, and ultimately make a final purchase decision. An example of a search inquiry a prospect would make at the decision stage is Planet Fitness versus Gold's Gym. Now they're ready to spend money, and they'll likely go with a provider that they like, know and trust, so long as that provider can meet their needs. The last stage is the action stage. At the very bottom of the sales funnel, the customer acts. He or she purchases your product or service and becomes part of your business's ecosystem. Just because a consumer reaches the bottom of the funnel, however, doesn't mean your work is done. Action is for the consumer and the marketer. You want to do your best to turn one purchase into 10 into 100, and so on. In other words, you're focusing on customer retention. Express gratitude for the purchase. Invite your customer to reach out with feedback and make yourself available for tech support if applicable. Let me tell you why creating content for the buyer's journey is important. As in all marketing disciplines, it's essential to understand your audience, how they think, the answers they seek, and the path they tend to take to find a solution. From that research, you can begin crafting a documented content strategy that maps your content to the various stages of the buyer's journey. When you don't completely understand your audience, a disconnect is created between your business and your potential customers. For content marketers, this usually means you're putting out content that your readers don't really relate to, which can cause you to lose them. To avoid this, you'll have to consider the stage they're at in their journey, how to meet them there, and the best channels to put the content in front of them. The internet has made it easier for marketers and salespeople to engage customers at the various stages of their journey using content marketing. That's one of the main reasons that 60% of marketers consider content as very important or extremely important to their overall strategy. Building a content strategy starts with identifying the types of content you'll need to reach your audience according to their progression through the buyer's journey. Once you have an idea of your buyer persona and how prospects move closer to purchase, you can begin creating content for your buyer at different stages and tailor that content per channel. Doing so can help you map your content to the relevant stages of the buyer's journey to make a marketing funnel. Awareness stage, the stage where people look for answers, resources, education, research data, opinions, and insight. Consideration stage, the stage where people are doing heavy research on whether or not your product or service is a good fit for them. Decision stage, the stage where people figure out exactly what it would take to become a customer. Your journey may look very different depending on your industry, business model, product, pricing, and audience. Some B2C customers, for example, spend very little time in the middle of the buyer's journey compared to B2B customers that require far more nurturing, engagement, and relationship development before a purchase is made. Now, I have a question for you. Which method from this video are you going to use first? Leave a comment under the video and let me know. So, the things that I have covered in this tutorial will have given you more insight into what a sales funnel is and how they work in practice. If you want more help with funnel marketing, make sure you click the link in the description under the video now and check out the Funnel Marketing Mastery online course. It will give you all the digital skills, training and knowledge you need to create a profitable business from start to finish. It breaks down funnel marketing to a simple step-by-step process which anyone can learn over a weekend, and it can help you or be used to start a new career. It can help you start a new business venture. And if you're interested in that, which I hope you are, click the link in the description under this video now and take a look at it. I hope that you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends, like it and tell people about it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please give the video a like. If you have any questions, please leave a comment under the video and I will follow up with you. Thanks for watching.